All right, well, check this out. I have a finished working version of CineSched, and I'm going to show you right now. Go ahead and launch it. For those that are just tuning in, this is an app that I built myself, designed, orchestrated, whatever you want to call it, but did not have to code a single line of code because I used ChatGPT and Claude to do all the heavy lifting for me. I simply became a project manager, suggesting features and stuff like that. So here we are. This is it. It's working. It's ready to go. And I'll just walk you through real quick kind of how this works because I'm really excited about this. First up, we start off with a movie title. So I'm going to say, this one's called The Moon. Why not? And it gets added over here to my statistics. Also, by the way, light mode and dark mode. Super cool. And then we got to set a calendar date range. By default, it picks up the month that we're currently in. However, I can come in and change it. And let's say I had a shoot starting in September, middle of September. So I'm going to pick a Sunday for the start date. And then I will pick a Saturday for the end date. And maybe I want it to end sometime here in November. So November 8th. Generate calendar. Bam. Look at that. We got a grid now that takes us from September 14th all the way down to November 8th. So that's pretty cool. Next up, we just start adding scenes. So maybe, the particular scene I'm adding right now is scene 23, and that is an exterior, and we're on the moon. Okay? I'm not going to check day or night there or add it because I have a checkbox down here. So in this case, I want it to be a night scene. And then I have my length, and then I have how long I think it will take me to film. And this is important when you're trying to plan your film. So this particular scene can be entered in eighths, either as the compound fraction or as a reduced fraction. So let's say it's going to be 2 2/8. I could type in, what would that be? 18. Okay, I could do that. Or I could literally go 2 2/8. And we're good to go like that. If you're trying to figure out how long your scenes are, most screenwriting software does have that built in. Final Draft has a report that'll give you your scene eights, and it's really easy to just go down the list and start adding them. And then you gotta, read your script and figure out how long is that scene gonna take me to shoot. And I can input time in different ways. If it's less than 12 or 12 or less, then it's counted as hours. If it's anything above 12, then it's counted as minutes. So, for instance, if I type 11, I think I actually set it up for 10. So if I go 10, 10 is hours. And if I go to 15, now it comes in as minutes. Okay? I could also do it as 2 hours and 30 minutes, or I could say 4 hours and 15 minutes. I can do that as well. And then you just add the scene to your boneyard. So you're going to go through the entire script and do that for each bit. I will do one more scene here, and we'll make it a daylight scene. So this would be just scene 1, and it's 1/8 of a page, and it's going to take me 1 hour to do, and it's a day, so we add day. Notice, too, that I can customize stuff. So maybe I have a company move day, which is a travel day. Okay, so I can do that. And I'm not going to care as much about the travel time, so I might literally just set that to 1 for 1 hour. That doesn't matter because I just know it's for travel. I can add that. Maybe I want to split a scene up. So maybe I'm shooting the first half of scene 23, exterior moon here, and I need to do it again because I know that it's going to take me longer, so I can still do that. Okay, 23, exterior moon, night. And this one, we're only shooting for 2/8, and it's going to take me 4 hours to do that. Okay, so now I've got a lot of stuff here in my boneyard that I can start playing with. From here, you can just drag and drop onto the schedule. And notice the red indicator that pops up showing me on different days and in between scenes. It doesn't pop up at the end. But if I put a scene in between, you can see that little red indicator that appears showing me that. And actually, we'll throw this one on here as well too. So now I've got 1 day scheduled. And we'll go ahead and close my tray here because I don't need that anymore. 1 day, 4 scenes, 2 6/8 of a page for a total of 10 hours and 15 minutes. Cool. I might want to move my company move to another day, so I can do that. And then maybe I want to make sure that I keep my evening scenes, together like that. Or actually, this one would be on a separate day anyway. So actually, we'll put that over here right after our company move. So real easy to schedule and move things around. It could be down over here on this date if we wanted. Really doesn't matter. And again, light and dark mode is toggled. You save your schedule. It also has autosave functionality built into it. So if I close the app and relaunch it, it picks up right where I left off, which is awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and load an existing schedule that was just kind of a junk throwaway one. And they're saved as these JSON files, JSON. Okay, so here's one right here. And it's loaded up, ready to go. I can pull back up my tray. I can see I've got other scenes here in the boneyard. Okay, and if I remove a scene, so this one here, which is interior country house, living room, whatever, and it's a night shoot, I can right click and say remove, and that just gets added to the bottom of my boneyard, or I can put it back into the scene over here. And we scroll through our different weeks and stuff like that. Now here's the really cool part, because obviously, you know, having a schedule is good, but you want to make sure that you can print it out or get a PDF so you can send to actors and stuff, and so we actually have that here. Export PDF. And I'm going to save this one to the desktop so you'll know it's legit. And it's done. So if I go to my desktop now, here it is, my awesome movie. And we can see that all my scenes are here as like little rectangles, and night shoots are shaded gray. So I can look at a glance and say, oh, yep, these got night shoots. These ones are all day. It adds up my 8s and my estimated time down at the bottom of each day. And all that gets printed up here at the top as well, combining everything together, which is super awesome. And when I print this out, it looks fantastic. If I open this up in preview and then do a print preview on it, you can see it would fill the entire page of a 8.5 by 11 when I go to print that out. And so for me, as the director, what I do is I print out my schedule and I stick it in the back of my binder that has the script. I like getting those clear binders, and it just works out really, really awesome. So that is my introduction to CineSched. Oh, and by the way, if I want to start over, there's a clear all function that lets me erase everything on there so I can start over again from scratch. And that was kind of my way of dealing with the autosave functionality that is incorporated into the program. And I did go back and forth on it, and the reason why I kept the autosave is because if this were to crash, it's nice to know that I don't lose any data or anything like that. And the footprint of the app is super, super small. We'll go and pull up the info about it here. You can see it's only 2.4 megabytes. Like, it's super, super small, lightweight, doesn't bog down the computer. And again, I made this all totally for free using free versions of Claude and ChatGPT. So that is my look at CineSched, and just really wanted to reiterate how exciting it is, and that this is a very exciting time to be a filmmaker when we can utilize AI not to do work for us, but to help us, you know, create tools that maybe we need to do the work that we need to do. And I'm sure I could have AI do the scheduling for me, but I like being involved with the schedule, so that way by the time we start rolling on day one, I know my movie shoot intimately inside and out. So thanks so much for watching. My name's Chris Temple, and this has been Indie Rebel, Hollywood Effects without the Hollywood budget.